What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video.
Alright, what's up, guys? So, we're back again with another install video. Today we'll be switching out the license plate lights from halogen to LEDs. I'm gonna replace it with Morimoto's full LED housing. I'll be also installing the fourth brake light, 4-to-1 style, which you see there's already a slot open that could be removed for these Vb Wrx's. I got this one from, I got both from Vb Mods. This one right here, it's supposed to be a full plug and play. I got the Cyclops one. It's the only one that I saw that had the functional reverse in here. I can double check again. Everything seems to be pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. So there's a couple tools you'll need. So let me get them and show you real quick. A trim tool. All right, Phillips, and a ratchet with a 10 or a 12. I'm not exactly too sure, but it's one of those two simple tools. Let's get started. First, take this rubber grommet off. Just push it to the side, and then take the Phillips and pop this clip off. Just like that. So once you got this piece off and this clip off, I believe this is a 10 mil. Yeah, it's a 10 mil right here. So grab your ratchet, and it's two 10 mil bolts, one bottom, one on the top. And go ahead and take them off. Alright, I have those two bolts out now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. Pop out just like that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna plug this. Put it to the side. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the provided harnesses and adapters. It's a full plug and play. So I'm gonna take this off real quick. What I'm gonna do is plug this right in. This one is supposed to go right back into the harness over there, and then this goes to the third brake light, and then this one goes to the tail light. So I'll plug that in real quick. Just like that. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna take this harness and then feed it through. Alright, so what I have done right now, I took the plug and play harness, I plugged it in, and took the extension. I took the bare wires and, put it closer towards the taillight housing so it's protected from the elements. Routed it down, and now it came out from underneath. And this is the one we're gonna fish it towards the back, towards the middle. So I'm gonna tidy this up real quick, put the taillight housing back on, and then get to that cover. All right, now that I got that buttoned up, we'll go ahead and work on that right now. So bear with me. This is a whole new thing for me. I never had to deal with this on a Subaru, so it's a first time for me. So I'm gonna take my trim tool and probably take off a couple clips of it under here so I get better reach for this cover. All right, that took a little bit longer than expected. I got fat fingers, but I got the rear light cover. Pretty neat. I like how Subaru incorporated that. So now let's get the bracket on and put the light on. So you see me putting this bracket behind this fourth brake light when it actually is supposed to be installed on the bumper first, and is actually secured by a metal clip on the bottom right hand side that's threaded to utilize a bolt, and a plastic clip on the top left, and it's basically a push clip. Once that's installed, all you gotta do is now put that fourth brake light in and thread in the 2 bolts behind it, and you should have easy access due to the fact that you took off the trim clips for the bumper from earlier. All right, so I got the bracket on. It's in such a tight corner or tight spot of the car, but it's on. So plastic clip goes on the driver's side. There's a metal insert that goes on the passenger side on the bumper, and then that's where we will be able to put in the 3rd bolt. So now in this part of the install, I am finally securing this 4th brake light to the provided bracket, and also using the 2 bolts that was also part of the kit. So to be able to do this, since it is a tight squeeze, I recommend using a very shallow socket or a ratcheting wrench. This will definitely help with the ease of install and tightening down the bolts, making sure that the 4th brake light is secure. So now that your 4th brake light is finally secured, you can finally start tidying up the excess wiring that was left over. You could just utilize the 3-zip ties that they provided, making sure that the wire is tucked up in there and out of the elements, and preventing from getting caught from anything on the road or highway. Alright, so now that we got that on, everything's buttoned up. I'm gonna go ahead and test it and see how well it works. So it seems like right out of the box, it already is programmed for the hyper flash on the brake. But if it's not, all you have to do is, without the ignition on, hold on the brake and turn your headlights on the stock 3 times back to back. Once that's done, you should be able to see the hyper flash, and yeah, pretty simple. As far as for the reverse hyper flash, do the same exact thing, but this time with the ignition on, making sure that reverse light is on, and back to back 3 times with the toggle switch on the light stock. So from the looks of things, everything seemed to work pretty fine. Now it's time to install these license plate lights from Morimoto. Don't mind the beanie. The beanie keeps coming off when I'm on the ground. It's gonna stay on now. But what I do want to talk about just real quick, it's going to be a simple install. I actually spoke too soon about having it be a simple install due to the fact that a bunch of things actually had to come off just to install the LED license plate lights. So as you guys are watching me unbox these LED lights from Morimoto, feel free to hit the like button and drop a comment below if you enjoyed this video and the last video. If you want to see and get notifications for the next upcoming video, go ahead and press that subscribe button as well. I'll also link my Instagram page if you want to follow my build and catch stories on a daily of my car. So right here I got the Morimoto LED lights, and this is what it looks like. It's right here. It's pretty decent, pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and install these bad boys. It seems pretty simple. We gotta do, it seems like we just got clip in, and that's pretty much it. 2 clips. We have these. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just unplug these lights. There.
So as you can see right now, I'm actually taking off 2 nuts and trying to apply pressure on 4 of the clips that's holding the trim piece to the trunk. Now, if you're a previous VA owner, you might be familiar that there were 2 clips holding the trim on the trunk, but this time on the VB, it's 4 clips, and they're pretty snug, so you might want to be very careful when you're trying to remove this trim piece.
All right, so we got the trim piece out. So if you also want to switch out your emblem, this is also the way to do it. So this is kind of a pain in the ass, but it's all right. Not only do you have the 4 bolt, or you have the 2, yeah, you have the 4 bolts. Here, 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 and here. You also have these clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You want to be careful with these, because when you actually are forcing it from the outside and not working your way out from the inside, you're actually going to break this trim. So pretty much a pain in the ass, but you know, good on them. But this, if you have a sensor for the rear trunk, I'm pretty sure most of them do, just unplug it, take it off. So I took this whole trim piece just to get it out of the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the lights now. What you're going to do is squeeze this side right here, and then just push up. So I left the driver's side on. I'm going to squeeze the 1 tab and push up. Pretty much it. Oh, just go come off just like that. All right. And with all the stuff off, your trunk should look like this, pretty bare. Yeah. All right. So once that's off, I don't know if there is reverse polarity on these, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug these in before I before I actually secure them. These already come with the grommets on here, so once it's clipped on, it's gonna be on tight. It's gonna be weatherproof. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug these in real quick and then see if they work. And then you go ahead and plug it back in. And do the same thing for the other side. Just like that. And then let's see if it works. All right. So pretty lit up. They're already lit up. So we'll go ahead and put these on, and then yeah. it's a quick recap of this. So I'm gonna do a better one tonight. So you got the third brake light. It's pretty neat. Lights up pretty nice. And then you also have the LEDs up top. So I'm gonna go wash this car real quick, and then I'll catch you guys later tonight to get a better view of the LED upgrades we did on the back end of this car.
So I couldn't really grab any decent clips that night after the install. So what I have right now is the before with the halogens on the car, and as you could tell, it doesn't really quite suit the car well due to the fact that it has all LEDs, versus now with the LED upgrades, the license plate cover or the license plate lights are finally bright, and the fourth brake light actually is aesthetically pleasing. The whole back end of the car entirely is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than it was before due to these small LED upgrades. But without a doubt, this is one of them things where it's just step by step just to make this car a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. This is just for me. If you want to take it as an inspiration for your car, go ahead. But I like the way it's starting to look now, and I can't believe that I'm saying this. I might actually keep the rear bumper in its cladding paint. So without a doubt, I will still do the paint match fender flares, but given the fact of how this rear end turned out just by small LED upgrades, I'm actually liking this car a lot better now. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment below, and if you guys want to get updated on the next video coming up, please subscribe and hit that ring notification so you won't miss that new video coming out. Again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.